On our way back, Leanne kept asking me, what smells like that? And I'm like, I don't know. And it was too cold to open the windows.
Hello, welcome to my office. Okay, so today is internship day 2. We're gonna go to town, have a coffee, and chat a bit about branding. Your brand is the center of your entire photography business. That's it.
Let's say you take the most beautiful photos ever, but your brand isn't consistent or professional or anything like that.
That was
I don't know.
I think it's pretty much, it sums up. Oh, selfie mode. I think it sums up, well, for me, brand is kind of like a summary of what you're about.
So we need to incorporate the following in our brand. We need flowers and fashion, soft, elegant colors, luxury, simplicity, modern trends and colors, and well-designed layouts.
What does brand mean to you?
Your brand basically defines, like you said, who you are and what you're about.
What brands do you think is the most successful brands in the world?
Guess.
Okay, Guess, which is clothing. Apple.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Okay. What about, let's take Apple for example. What about Apple makes them so successful as a brand? They're innovative, like they keep on being trending. They cater for all groups, like teenagers, older people, younger people. They make.
I think the fact that you can use it, literally, you can use it in the corporate environment. You can use it
on a social environment.
Social, like it's an all-rounder kind
and
of
also cell phones can become very complicated, but taking a complicated thing and making it very simplistic. Their marketing is simplistic, their products are simplistic, their boxing, their packaging, everything is very simplistic and clean.
Luxurious.
and it's almost like if you would use one word or a couple of words to describe Apple as a product, you would use something like less is more. You know, and timeless concepts and timeless themes that really stands the test of time. The important thing about posing is clients usually are so focused on the wedding, and it's like a build-up. So they've got all of these, almost want to say mind clutter. They've got so many things that they're thinking about on the day of the wedding that they have this high energy. So in a way, to get great posing photos, you need to take them from a high energy to a low energy. And the only way that you do that is just sort of like make them work, let them walk it off, ask them questions, talk to them, and then when you get to the posing, you just have to do almost like one thing. Let them focus on one another. Like, let them whisper in their ears, let them play with their hair, kiss them on the forehead, look in their eyes, maybe tickle them. And the moment you start talking to them, and the moment they actually start listening to what you have to say, but also combined with the movement and walking and touching, and you take their mind completely off the wedding. Like, are my guests having fun? Or, oh my goodness, do they have enough food? I haven't seen the table decor. Is the lights, is the candles lit? All of those mind clutter you take off completely, so that you can focus on the posing.
On our way back, Leanne kept asking me, what smells like that? And I'm like, I don't know. And it was too cold to open the windows and stuff like that.
God.
And eventually when we got back to his house and I went to the bathroom, I realized that the smell is following me. So I looked under my shoe and there was obviously compost and stuff that they laid down. And I was just like, Rian, I'm sorry, but you have a bin that I can put these shoes in because I'm going home barefoot.
And as she just pulled out her leg, her shoe was in the mud.
Oh my god.
It was crazy. We are off to our second coffee shop to do some brainstorming about branding. The first coffee shop is a bit loud and they're playing music, so I hope that this coffee shop isn't too loud, and we really want to give you guys some content and behind the scenes of what we're talking about, just so that you can experience this day with us. Are you focusing on quality or are you focusing on quantity? You know, like, do you just want to do a lot of weddings every year? And a value can almost like be, you value the client, but you also value yourself. You value even money. Money can be a value. Like, you'll only do weddings at a certain rate. That's a value. You'll only charge for a wedding that is in a certain area or a certain place. Like, maybe you'll decide that you are a stay-at-home mom and that it's not feasible for you to travel. That's a value that you're placing on yourself by not going to a specific place to just earn money. So you value family life first.
Like, I have limits. If I have kids, I'll travel to, let's say I'm in Pretoria, I'll travel to Joburg, but I'm not going to go to Cape Town. Is it like kind of like that?
Your inspiration, we basically just touched on that yesterday. People that inspire you often are successful, and success leave clues. So without reinventing the wheel, just see what other people have done in a brand that you can adopt. So next up we're talking about how do you view yourself? What does your current brand look like? Lizette, what would you say about your website? Do you have a website?
At the moment, I'm currently busy building my website, so I don't have it launched yet. But the brand needs to be everywhere, and you need to implement it in different areas so that your identity is strong and people know who you are.
How do others view your brand is extremely important. Website is so important because it's the medium that connects all your social media platforms. Website sort of like gives you authenticity, so it makes you come across as legitimate. It's easy to be discovered through your website, and people can actually see your portfolio and your brand. Corporate identity. In my business, I strive for a business card to look the same as my brochure. The quality, the print, everything must be the same. And do you drive communication to your email? So if someone emails you on WhatsApp or connects with you on Facebook, do you get them on email, and do you get them to meet them in person, and then from person get a booking? Cannot believe I just ran into Lawrence. Lawrence is a previous client of mine, and we were just talking about he's taking some of my photos and then just gonna do some canvases, and
great photos.
And it's so nice for him to say hello and just drop by, and doesn't he look good? He's like married how many months now?
4 months.
4 months, and just he looks like in the best shape ever. So the key, mate, would you say everybody should get married?
Ja, everybody should get married.
Get
It's
married.
the best way to go.
Thanks, Lawrence.
Thanks, Rian, maar lekker te zien hoor.
Jy ook, hoor. But just in a nutshell, we live in a constant age, and everything is continuously changing from websites to platforms to content, and just be prepared to change with it. Make a decision to change something in your brand every year. Every year, just change your business cards, change your style, maybe change your approach, change just small things, but just don't hold on to your brand. But if you have that open mindset of changing your brand, it's much easier just to adapt to times and changes, and you'll evolve as times go. Important. I call it the business growth cycle. So basically what happens is everybody knows how to take photos, but running a business is extremely important.
We can sit and brainstorm together, like we can look for a list of, say, 3 to 5 service providers like florists or decor. I'll go more into it once we actually sit down with everything. But then it's basically copy paste email addresses. We don't really have to worry about what the table looks like, so if we can just get a high standing cocktail table and a tablecloth to throw over, we sorted for the main table. So when you look at the image like this, it's not to say that's exactly what we want. The look and feel we're going for, I'll also ask Rina now just to give more insight on the types of elements and that we're looking at. Visualize it in your head. We're going to create 3 setups in that space itself. So the first setup is the table with all the decor elements and the chairs and all of that. Then the second setup we're going to have is just a cake table standing on its own, something really different, or a loose standing mirror, but like a beautiful elaborate mirror. It's not too much information overload, but it's just to give you sort of a basic idea as to the look and feel that we're going for.
Okay, so today we talked a lot about branding, and the main issue for me personally is figuring out my name, like what I want to call my business, if I can call it that way. My name is Marijke and Lizette, which is very long, it's spelled weird, it's very Afrikaans. So I'm going to need a way to simplify it, make it interesting, but keep it simple so that when people do search for it online, for example, it will be easy for them to find me. So yeah, that is a big challenge that I'm going to work on.
Hey guys, so today we talked about branding and learned a lot of stuff. And basically at the end of it, I felt that my brand really needs a lot of work. I want to work on my brand to make it more timeless and make it more clean cuts and bright and fun and happy and a bit more relaxed. So yeah, that's what I'll be working on in the next few days.
Tomorrow we all go with our thing.
Yeah, at the end of it.
Okay.
Then we all do it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe. No, now
If you like this video, please share and subscribe.
Please share and subscribe.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, go. Go.
So if you like this video,
Share and subscribe. See you guys tomorrow.
Jy moet maak jou mond toe.
Okay, let's go.
Oor toe en oor aan.
Oh, do you want to do the eyes and I'll do the mouth? So you can do
Ja, doen jy oor. Okay.
Okay.
so if you like this video,
Please share and subscribe. See you guys tomorrow.